This one sounds a little bit sticky, my dudes. I'm in love with my childhood best friend. The only problem is he's getting married. Story time. Ooh! Steve and I met when we were 6. We'd play out together, and my mum is like his mum is like my mum. We had made a promise to each other that if we weren't both married by 30, we would marry each other. He was always just my Steve, until he was no longer my Steve and he was someone else's. Somehow along the way, I'd started to notice the way his laugh made my stomach flip, or how he always knew when something was wrong, even if I hadn't said a word. But I never said anything to him because we were best friends and I didn't want to ruin the one person who had been the constant my entire life. Then came Amy. Amy is the most beautiful and confident girl. She's the type of person you see immediately and you know she would just give the world for someone. He introduced us at a barbecue and I swear, I felt my heart drop. I smiled, I played nice, but that's what you do, right? They started dating. They moved in together. Then one night he called me, slurring, tipsy, and a little bit too sentimental, saying, "Do you know?" Oh my God. He said, "Do you know that you're my favourite person in the whole world? You know that, right?" Oh my God. Imagine the person you loved deeply and had done for years, who has a girlfriend calling you like, "You're my favourite person." The fireworks, the film of it all, the romance movie of it all. Oh my God, ooh, wow. I wanted to scream, "Then why aren't you the only one I come home to?" But I didn't. Fast forward to now, years later, I'm helping him pick out his cufflinks for his wedding. I tried to be happy. I told myself I was happy, but last week, something horrific happened. He hugged me goodbye, same as always, but this time, he held on a little bit longer. He lingered. He looked at me like he knew how I felt, and for a second, I swore he was going to say something. Then Amy called his name, and that was just that. The moment was gone. I feel I'm going to cry. So here I am, smiling in dress fittings, holding back tears in bridal shops, rehearsing my maid of honor speech. Ugh. But truthfully, I am dying inside. People always say if it's meant to be, it'll be. But what if you're living in the wrong timeline? What if your forever person is standing right in front of you, wearing someone else's wedding ring? What do you do then? I think this is above my pay grade. Joe, any thoughts? The romance in me wants to say something. But we hear about the girl best friends all the time. But Amy must be pretty tight with you to have you as her maid of honor, which, that's even worse. It's him. It's his actions. Is he wanting someone to give him an out? A reason? Is he wanting to break this off, but he doesn't want to break off his marriage, his engagement, for a woman that doesn't feel the same? I think you've got to say something. I really do think you've got to say something. Even if Steve would not be doing these things, there's a difference between a friendship hug and a linger from a friendship hug. There's a difference between, "I'm so happy for you, this is a meaningful hug to a friend," than a "bye," Oh, you've got to say something. You have got to say something before the wedding, like as soon as you possibly can. But you need to be prepared for that to either make or break yours and Steve's relationship. And also, even though you've been friends for all these years, does not mean that you will be good in a relationship. These are all things you've got to think about. I think Steve loves you. I think Steve loves you. But maybe he's just been too scared to admit that or ruin the friendship. I don't know. Can you speak to your mum about this? I think the mum would be a good... His mum? No. Listen, if his mum didn't like Amy, then quids in. Let's get Bertha involved. I think you need to speak to your mum about this, or your sister. Someone that is like blood related, you know? Or if you've got like a real best friend. Yeah, you need to tell him. He knows. Come on. But you just got to be prepared for a lot of people to dislike you. You know, you're potentially gonna ruin a wedding. But imagine, the thing is, right, if Steve really does have feelings for you, he is not gonna be able to hold that down his whole life. He can love the idea of marrying this Amy, like she's clearly incredible, like you say, and you see how good they are together, but he's not going to be able to withhold these feelings for you his whole life. I think, what a shit situation for you both. This is why sometimes you've got to drunkenly kiss your best mate at 18 to get this shit out the way, because you could be married with 6 kids at this point. What a shit situation. I'm really excited, but also dreading if we get an update on this. Whew. Girl. Let us know, I guess. Let us know. Thoughts and prayers.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Whoa.